I'm up. Yo, thanks PVK. Thanks for calling me. And the goal is to get the editing done in the morning. So that throughout the day I can shoot easily. I can sleep in peace. Yeah? So let's get on with the day. Go. What was I gonna say? It's so irritating. Yesterday something really messed up happened. So yesterday around 10-11 o'clock I went for a walk with my friend Kshitij around the colony, and the moment I got out, my neighbor comes out with a broomstick this big, okay, and he's like chasing after the dogs with it. And I just interrupted him. I'm like, what are you trying to do? He's like, I'm teaching the dog some manners. And I'm like, that's not how you teach dog manners. He's just gonna bark more. And then he threatened me. He's like, I'm gonna hit you if you don't get out of my way. I'm like, what the hell just happened over here? I asked the guy to chill out and stuff. And my friend Kshitij just came along the way. And he's like, what the hell are you doing, yo? And I'm like, dude, love the dog. I don't know why I was saying this. I probably should have told him to meditate if he's not gonna get it, right? So I'm like, dude, just love the dog. He's not gonna listen to you if you're gonna scream at him. And he's like, I love responsibly. I'm like, what? I don't know what that means. I don't know what his trip was, but it just got me so triggered yesterday. I was laughing it off later on. But the point is that yeah, it's easy to get triggered. Even I got triggered by him at that point in time. But how do you handle such people? How do you handle yourself in that situation to Coco? Start the day. By the way, my new stand should come today, so I won't have to use this anymore. I literally just said this was coming today and it did. Wow, covered it all. Oh, smooth. Can you hear that? Nice! Seems sturdy. Perfect. Let's get started now. Okay, properly. So I thought what I could do today is talk about triggers. This is, I feel, a recent word that has gone trending in the recent generation. I'm so tired, by the way, only slept 4 hours. I'm gonna get some coffee, and while I'm getting some coffee, we can talk about what happened yesterday. So uncle came to hit me. I tried to keep my cool. I tried to get all spiritual and shit on. I'm like, uncle, you need to fucking meditate. And then I realized that that's not gonna help, so I didn't say it. But after some time I got triggered, where I just wanted to beat the crap out of this guy and be like, shut the fuck up, how can you try and even hit a doggy? How can you try and hit anyone for that matter? It is not acceptable. And obviously that is not the best way to deal in most situations. The best way is where you can make your enemy your friend. And what stops you from doing that is getting triggered. If you get triggered, then you make them your enemy. कहाँ जा रहे हो? यहाँ पे बंद कर दूँ ये? हाँ. हाँ. क्या ढूंढ रहे हो?
डॉगीज को इंजेक्शन लगवाने जा रहे हैं.
वो जो आपने अडॉप्ट करा हुआ है जिसको? Can you explain how we know each other?
How we know each other?
Yeah.
We're neighbors.
Yeah, but
But?
we used to go in the same bus. We used to carpool. And she's like some cricket master now, right?
Football.
Sorry. It sucks. Cut. Bye. So my question to you is, what are triggers? I feel like triggers, and by no meaning is this like an official definition, or this is just my perspective. So I feel like triggers are things that piss you off or are able to get to you quicker than most other things. The reason these things are able to get to you more faster than other things is because there's some personal level of experience attached to that when something like that starts happening again, it just kind of causes you to become defensive or aggressive or just like cautious. Let me share some of the things that like really trigger me. Oh, अच्छा. सब आ गया. Congratulations जी. Me cappuccino दे दो यार. One cappuccino today. No sugar. I'm just gonna stop the car and finish this conversation with you. Okay, so I made a list of some of the things that I feel that are able to trigger me very easily. These are just broad perspective things. I'm not giving examples to it. But lies, like petty lies, when I see people do them to my face and I know that they're lying, I studied body language and that kind of stuff a little bit, so I kind of get to know. It's pretty obvious. So that is like, just fucking say the truth, man. I would appreciate that. See, I got triggered right now. Bullies. I hate bullies. Like, as a kid, I've been bullied, so I understand what that means. And like, if I see someone bullying someone, I will stand up to that person. Unless I'm getting killed, then I'll call the cops or something. Repetition. Like, people who try and do the same thing in the same way. Or, for example, this one specifically, when my mom repeats the same thing like multiple times during a day, or every day when she asks me like, what do you want to have for dinner? Like, it's really sweet of her, but it triggers me. So what I feel is that these things that I just described are some way telling me my values, right? Some of them are just petty things that I need to develop more patience for, which is one side of triggers. But a huge section of the kind of things that are able to trigger us are very deeply embedded. I feel that they are able to kind of give you so much insight into who you are as a person, what values you hold. For example, repetition is like not doing stupid things again and again for me, right? Greed, like just share, be abundant, right? Bullies, like be fair, be nice, be friendly. Ungrateful fucks that dwell on the bad, be positive. Lies, tell the truth. Like, if you think about it, they're just the opposite of my true values. And what, there's this guy trying to go. I forgot B. Anyway. Now the next question that pops up is that what do you do about these triggers? Because they can be very harmful and very toxic. Like, they have the ability to break relationships or just keep you from actually maintaining a decent relationships as well, because you've got to be able to bear things about other people, right? Like, no one's perfect. So I'm not very good at it either, but I'm still working on it. But I feel like this is something that's not to be controlled. Like, triggers can't be controlled. If that's the first thought that came to my head. I feel that triggers are something that are not to be managed either. Maybe managed, but more so to be recognized. Because once you recognize a trigger, you can do something about it. You have the ability, you create the self-awareness to actually make change. Once you recognize that, oh, I am about to get triggered because this is happening, you have gained self-awareness in that moment in time. And that allows you to make a decision. It gives you an option. Do you want to react or do you want to act? Do you want to step back, think about it, and figure out the most effective way to respond to something so that you can transform the situation in your favor? I feel like it's a compass to yourself, so it guides you to all the things that we like and we don't like, and you can accept or you cannot accept. It's an opportunity to dig deeper. You can ask the question 5 times to yourself. Why is this triggering me? Why is that important? You can just dig down to the core of the trigger. So this has been a very rantful day. यार दिल्ली में टाइम लैप्स ही नहीं है यार. मतलब सनसेट्स को क्या हो गया? I wish I could just shoot sunsets every day.
5 minutes later.
Final thoughts. So triggers. I feel like triggers are a message from God designed specially for us to recognize the things that we have to pay attention to in our lives. Triggers should not be looked at negatively. Triggers are not bad. What triggers can do to you might be bad, but what triggers can do for you might be the greatest thing ever. So on that note, I'm gonna end today's vlog, finish my workout on the highest part of my house literally, enjoy this beautiful sunset, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope I made sense to you, by the way. Please tell me if this made sense to you. It's just like my own philosophy that I'm blabbering out, and I'm hoping you guys kind of, you know. I want to fly kites, so tomorrow is a holiday. I'm going to try and score some kites